ball. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Marvin Bagley is out there with Mobley. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Carr in a two-guard. Halliburton against Barnes. Now Carr. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Cunningham passes to Bagley. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And in these late season stages, Doris, there are always a few surprise players that step up their game.
Well, some guys just get that second win. Maybe young legs, maybe guys trying to earn a contract. The deeper they get into the year, the stronger they get.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And that one misses. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And it's Barnes with the ball for Cleveland. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He doesn't get the second one.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here is Cunningham. The Pacers making the shot. Here is Mobley, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Carr. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Taj Gibson's checked in for Cleveland. Patrick Beverly comes in for Harrison Barnes.
Patrick Beverly.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. As many do, he compared Domantas Sabonis to his dad, Arvydas, in terms of his feel for the game. The coach said, Domas is now capable of registering a triple-double on any given night, largely because he anticipates everything, and he has the talent and size to take advantage of what he sees. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here's Beverly, following the 3 from Sabonis. Shoots over Anunoby, and it's Beverly missing. The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton, 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
Carr, the pass to Mobley. Here is Carr. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Halliburton. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Outside, Sabonis. 5 to shoot. Here's Fall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. such a calming influence on the floor. Halliburton plays Greg way older than his age.
And remember, Halliburton spent 2 years in college. Most of the time we see one-and-done guys, but that second year can do wonders for your career. I stayed for the full 4 years, and that extra experience went a long way.
Cunningham gets the bucket. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Trailing by 2. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game. They didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And so it's Cleveland with it after Indiana gets the 3. Mobley off target with his 3. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to Philadelphia. Indiana moving the ball around. Miller against Gibson. Halliburton on the wing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Carr, the pass to Mobley. Now here's Cunningham. Over Halliburton. Cunningham's shot is off. The Pacers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Halliburton passes to Fall. To the inside, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's the drive. Cunningham's shot is off.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Sabonis. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
They get it again, and it's Miller in the corner. Screen by Sabonis. Pass to Halliburton. Fires the 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Cunningham. 29 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Indiana
That's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Hayes is checked in for Indiana. Millsap comes in for Sabonis. And so it's Indiana with it. Miller up on top. Carr covering. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Now here's Cunningham. Covered by Miller. Cunningham's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Gibson. Halliburton kicks to Anunoby. Here's Millsap. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana.
All right, look who's
Sabonis,
coming out of the corner.
he's checked in for Hayes. Granger comes in for OG Anunoby. McDermott's checked in for Miller. And it's Oladipo in for Halliburton. Here's McCall. Passes it to Bagley. Here's McCall. Dinwiddie outside. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Dinwiddie. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Quick to the punch. Good anticipation by Willie, that time owning the offensive glass.
Millsap a screen on Dinwiddie. Oladipo with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. Count that one. And the Pacers lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Millsap with the steal. McDermott up top.
You got him! Screen!
Oladipo outside. Over Hernangomez. Again, Indiana.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Dinwiddie kicks to Barnes. Bagley with a screen on Granger. Barnes passes to Bagley. Back to Barnes. Loud pass to Bagley. And finish off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Now here's Oladipo. Millsap a screen on Dinwiddie. Oladipo dishes to Granger. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Cleveland moving it around to the paint. McDermott with a steal. Inside, and that one's good. Millsap. And it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Dinwiddie against Oladipo. It's stolen by Oladipo. No good on that one. And Cleveland the other way now. The pass to Dinwiddie. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Millsap a screen on Barnes. Granger outside. From the top of the key, he buries it. Granger's got 5 points so far.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Hernangomez. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Hernangomez has got his second bucket.
That's one thing about Willie. He has no trouble being aggressive, particularly when operating close.
McDermott, no one around him, and the Pacers another 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Dinwiddie kicks to Bagley. Down low, and stolen by Granger. Feeds to Oladipo. And the call will be against Hernangomez. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Oladipo. In the corner, it's Sabonis.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
No good with the triple. McCaw kicks to Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Bagley. On the wing, Barnes. Bagley with a screen on Granger. Clock at 4. That's a 2 from Barnes. And that one hits back iron.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to Sabonis. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And so it's the Indiana Pacers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we'll be right back after this.
Fans, your pace fans. All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
So with Millsap sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Doug McDermott is out there with Oladipo. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Granger in at the small forward. Pacers leading by 10.
Well, you think back, guys, to Doug McDermott's time back in college. It was one of those special careers in the long history of the game. After playing all 4 years in college, McDermott was 5th on the college basketball scoring list.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Cavaliers, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
An incredible college player at Creighton, McDermott was a 3-time first-team All-American.
And his senior year, guys, leads the entire nation with over 26 points per game, and now we're seeing that translate to the pro game. Doug has embraced his role as a second-unit scorer.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting it really well, 54% from the floor. Now, here's Oladipo. Not a lot of room. Pass to Stewart. From downtown, it's not going to go for him. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Toscano passes to Dinwiddie. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Dinwiddie. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. And the layup falls.
Hernan Gomez.
Hernan Gomez has got 6 points.
Now, the thing you take away, I think, from his play, Willie with excellent hands, catching off the screen and rolling.
Sabonis' screen on Barnes. Here's Granger. Good D by Barnes. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Toscano passes to Bagley. Bagley sends a screen for Dinwiddie. To Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
Sabonis' screen on Barnes. Granger passes to Sabonis. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mobley, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Gibson comes in for Marvin Bagley. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Dinwiddie. Now, here's Beverley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Patrick Beverley defined mostly by his tremendous defense, but boy, is he finding people right now. Pretty pass.
Waits loudest section wants a t-shirt. All right.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And now with this break, here are the premier class screeners among rookies over the course of the past month. Evan Mobley, 4th.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
Get open.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Miller in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. The pass to Toscano. The feed to Gibson. Over Millsap. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Well, I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. And here's Beverley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Osman. And right away, they match him with a three-pointer of their own.
Yeah, Patrick Beverley making it easy for his teammate to score.
Now, here's Halliburton. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Here's Beverley, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Osman kicks to Beverley. driving inside. It's tipped, and he gets it back.
Okay, a chance to check out the numbers for Miller. He's been more than solid over the last month, averaging about 23 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And we know Patrick Beverley is one of those guys. You love having him on your team, but if you're an opponent, you absolutely despise this guy's toughness and the way he embraces the defensive end of the floor. Patrick Beverley has dug it out of the dirt and created a great career.
Here's Toscano. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Osman. Millsap covering. 6 on the shot clock. Beverley the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Miller outside. Here's Anunoby. Halliburton finds Anunoby. To the middle. Takes a shot at the elbow. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
That one
First
on Mobley.
foul.
The Pacers have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
Taco Fall. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Osman, the pass to Beverley. Back to Osman. Pass to Toscano. Here's Mobley. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Anunoby against Gibson. Millsap dishes to Miller. Right at the free throw line. Good on the jump shot. Miller's got 13 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
For your case made.
A different look now for Cleveland. Bagley, he's checked in for Gibson. Cunningham comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Karn for Toscano Anderson. Now, here's Mobley. 8 points his last outing. Miller against Carr. He feeds it to Bagley. 5 on the clock. Over Millsap. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Pacers leading by 6. Halliburton passes to Fall. Miller against Carr. Millsap sets the pick for Miller. Misses the 3. And so Beverley will bring it up for Cleveland. He kicks it to Cunningham. Back to Beverley. A three-pointer is right on target. 5 points in the game.
Well, Patrick Beverley has turned himself into a reliable three-point shooter. Nice delivery.
Here's Millsap, and he finishes nice on the layup. and the Pacers lead by 5.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. Here's Cunningham, poked loose, tries to save it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Cleveland, and of course the Pacers, 2 spots down. Pacers leading by 5. Timeout called the Pacers.
Indiana calls timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
And Indiana making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. Barnes is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Your base mates.
Here's Halliburton. Miller outside. Back to Halliburton. Sabonis sets the pick for Halliburton. 6 to shoot. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. And that's now 7 points for Sabonis.
Man, a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. To the paint, here's Millsap. Cavaliers with the rebound. Bagley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside, here's Mobley, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mobley's got his 3rd bucket of the night. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the score by Indiana. From the top of the key, Carr, no good. Pacers leading by 7. Miller outside. Millsap kicks to Miller. Millsap a screen on Carr. Here's Miller on the money with the open jumper. Miller's got 10 points in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Cunningham looking it over.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bagley with a screen on Anunoby. Cunningham and Miller with the block.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Fires the 3. That ball, nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 8th assist in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Anunoby. Bagley the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Miller outside. Off target from 3-point range. Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Bagley. Millsap misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Carr. It's rebounded by Indiana. Millsap's got 6 rebounds in the game. Halliburton passes to Miller. Connects from 3-point range. Miller's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Cunningham. Takes it inside.
Well, really nice job using his